Overview of what a product manager does in 15 minutes. In order to understand what a product manager does, let's first understand what product management is. Understanding the domain is essential to understanding the role. How can I describe product management in simple terms? Product management is so critical to every organization that is building products for their customers. Microsoft, Amazon, Google and many other big and small companies have product managers who are playing essential roles in delivering the products to the end user. In order for you to understand product management, you need to understand what products are. Products can mean hardware, software, and non-technical products. If you look around you or look at your life, everything is a product. Your laptop, your phone, the internet, YouTube, and you can go on and on. We use multiple products in our life. For example, Amazon is an organization that builds multiple products for their end user. Do you use Amazon? What is a product you purchased from Amazon? Now let's focus on how products are built. People built products. Not one person but many people built one product. A phone has been built by many people including engineers, designers, business analysts, consultants, architects, and many other kinds of professionals. Ultimately, products, especially those that reach millions of people, are not created by one person. It takes a team with a variety of skills and experiences to come together to build the product. Product management is the glue that brings everything and all the people together to deliver a product to the end user. Think of it this way. A software engineer's job is to code. A user experience designer's job is to design. A product owner's job is to give requirements for the product. A business analyst's role is to document business needs. So many players working in one organization to deliver one product. How do they all come together? They come together through the product organization. That ensures that the business and technology are delivering the best product for the end user. It can also involve selling, marketing and launching the product. The product management process involves planning, developing, launching, and managing a product or service. From ideation to development to market launch, it encompasses the entire product lifecycle. Product management consists of making sure the product reaches end users successfully and makes money for the company and builds a good reputation. In addition, it makes sure the end user is satisfied and happy with the product. Basics of product management. When we talk about product management, we need to understand which problem is solved by product management. There is a structure of our current world and industries that product management has to support. In addition to products, product management can also apply to services, but for this course we'll focus on a product. Let's not get into using big companies as examples. Just focus on the simple concept. There is a woman entrepreneur that has an amazing idea for a product. She envisions creating a company that builds the product for the end user. The product should solve a problem of the user or the product should help enhance the user's life. The user should be happy at the end of the day with the product. Without the user buying the product, there is no revenue for the company. The basics need to be understood. A company offers the product to the user. A user buys a product for the purpose of using it. The product is what forms an indirect relationship between the company and the user. In order for a company to continue to build and enhance products, there has to be a product management organization within the company to manage products. Product management consists of integrating the user, technology and business. What is meant by the user? The user is the person who uses the product. He or she is the customer who is paying for the product in one way or another. The user is actually used to represent one or more than one person using the product. User is the standard terminology to describe the group of people using the product. The product is created and built keeping the end user in mind. If the product is not solving the user's problem with the best experience, then the product is not completing all needs. In simple terms, users are the reason you have a product in the first place. If the company wants to grow, they have to continue to get more users for the product and enhance the product for the current users. What is meant by business? Even though there are non-software products, the focus of this course is on technical products. For example, application and web products. You can't touch LinkedIn, but it is a product. The market has millions of technical products, and multiple products are being created as we speak. Business means the company, the organization that is building the product. First and foremost, business people might know technology but they are not experts. They don't build out the technical aspect of the product. Business does not have any clue on coding, network, infrastructure, databases and many other technical terms. This is because a business person is responsible for developing the business, managing sales and marketing. and ensuring the product meets the needs of the market and the customer. The business actually tells the technology team what needs to be built to achieve all of the growth of the business. What is meant by technology? Technology can mean coding, UI, data, databases, network, cloud, and many other technical needs. However, the goal is only one, with the technology team building what the business has asked. To ensure that everything is working from start to finish. Nothing should break when the user is using the product, and it should be perfect with no defects. The technology team's work is to understand business requirements and build the perfect technical solution to satisfy the requirement. Product management is the glue that keeps the business and technology together to deliver the best product for the user. Product management ensures that business and technology are aligned with market and timelines. A successful product lifecycle management ensures a high-quality product. A high-quality product satisfies the user and the company. Product life cycle. The product life cycle is a critical component of product management. Every product has a life and a journey of its own. The product life cycle has 5 stages. Stage 1 is development. Stage 2 is introduction. Stage 3 is growth. Stage 4 is maturity. Stage 5 is decline. Stage 1 development. The development stage is the research phase before a product is introduced to the market. During this time, the companies do market research, customer research, develop MVP, test product MVP with a small set of audience. This is also the time to engage with investors and companies' leadership to get proper guidance and budget. Stage 2 introduction. The introduction is the time the product is launched in the market for all the users. To ensure the product is showcased correctly, the marketing and sales teams work closely with the product management team. This is the time to showcase to the world what is the product. Stage 3 growth. The growth is when the market for the product grows. The product is succeeding in the market and doing well with good demand. The users who are the customers are using the product and spreading the word. Stage 4 maturity. The maturity is when the product grows further through research, lesson learning, and customer feedback. During this stage, the product has become its best version and enjoys positive sales. Stage 5 decline. If the market demand of the product decreases, and the product does not continue to adapt to the market, then the product will decline and eventually leave the market. This is the last stage of the product. Bigger picture of product management. We have learned what product management is. We have learned what a product life cycle is. Now let's learn why the bigger picture of product management is so critical. Product management is essential because it helps the organization find the perfect market fit product. It helps the organization understand the needs of the customers. It validates assumptions and refines the product based on data and research. It works with all of the different organizations like business, technology, marketing, finance, legal to build and launch the product. It continues to enhance the product throughout the growth and maturity phases. Basically, it is the one-stop shop for ensuring the product is ready to bring the organization success. What does a product manager do? Now that we understand what product management is, now let's focus on what does a product manager do. How does a product manager contribute to an organization's success? A product manager is the person who identifies the customer need by doing market research. They are the ones who listen to the customer and find ways to understand the pain points of the customer. They are obsessed with solving the problems of the client by creating the best products for them. A product manager is also the person who understands what the business needs to stay competitive and unique in the market. A product manager links the business needs with the customer needs. A product manager creates strategy and product designs based on the customer for the business. A product manager works with different business teams to create the business for the product. A product manager also works closely with business to continue to build and enhance products. A product manager is also the person who translates the product's requirement to the technology team. A product manager works with the technology team like design, development, testing, data, infrastructure and architect to ensure that all of the technology needs are being met. To build and enhance the best product for the customer. A product manager does not do the technical work, but they work closely with the technology team to ensure that all technical work gets completed on time. A product manager is one person who plays these 3 roles: market and customer researcher, business person, technology partner. Being a product manager is not an easy job. It requires a person to be a good communicator, humble, collaborative, tactical, analytical, data-driven, business-oriented, Technology savvy. And always a learner. 20 responsibilities of a product manager. There are different things that a product manager does depending on the organization and the need of the product. Based on the product life cycle, we will review the top 20 responsibilities of a product manager. In each stage, we will discuss 4 responsibilities of a product manager. Stage 1: Development. The product manager researches the market and trends. Data-driven facts are provided by the product manager to validate assumptions. The product manager conducts questionnaires and customer interviews to understand the user's pain points. This helps ensure that the product serves the needs of the customer. The product manager creates product roadmap, vision and strategy. Based on that, they work with the cross-functional teams to develop an MVP based on the voice of the customer. An idea based on research is turned into reality. The product manager is involved in all of the areas of requirements gathering, designing, developing, testing and deploying. Product managers assist with the launch of MVPs and create strategies to make sure customers understand the product is designed for them. Stage 2: Introduction. The product manager creates an initial product brand by spreading the word around the product. The product manager works closely with the marketing and sales teams to ensure that the product is presented well in the market. The product manager continues to gather feedback from the customer based on the initial product's introduction. The goal is to gather insights from the customer on the product to improve the product. The product manager documents enhancements that need to be added to the product. This is the time where the product manager puts on the hat of a business person to plan out what kind of features will help improve the customer experience and bring the organization greater benefits. Stage 3: Growth. The product manager builds strategies to ensure that people are using the product and the sales are up. The product manager ensures that the market demand is met and the product reaches the majority market share. The product manager enhances the product with additional features and functionalities to help the customers continue to trust and use the product. During this time, the product manager is working with the cross-functional business and technology teams to build and launch. The product manager assists in advertising the product and ensures that the current and new customers are aware of the product and the enhancements. The product manager collects and analyzes data to create well decisions for the product to support growth. Stage 4: Maturity. The product manager creates unique and creative ways to ensure that the product continues to meet the needs of the market. Keep in mind, when a product reaches maturity, new customer growth will begin to fall off and profits may decrease because of competition. Therefore, a product manager has to stay on top of their game to ensure the product doesn't decline. The product manager analyzes and studies the metrics around product and customer. Data helps a product manager understand areas of improvement to pivot the direction of the product towards greater success. The product manager also implements solutions to ensure that customers don't leave the product. The product manager works closely with the finance and sales teams to update pricing of the product to stay competitive in the market. Pricing is a critical component of any product. A product manager's input is essential to the pricing discussion in an organization because he or she serves as the customer's voice. Stage 5: Decline. Before we start to review the responsibilities of a product manager during the decline phase, it is important to understand that products decline for different reasons. Few examples can be market shifts, better products in the market, no need for the product. Now let's get back to the responsibilities. The product manager evaluates the reasoning behind the decline based on data. The goal is to try to keep the product in the market. The product manager must implement various strategies to maintain the product's market demand. The product manager will readjust, pivot, or find ways to enhance or rebrand the product. If the product has to be terminated, then the product manager has to facilitate offboarding and communication for the existing customers about the end of the product. Summary. To summarize, a product manager must juggle many responsibilities to deliver the highest quality product to customers and increase business growth. The product manager is always wearing different hats throughout the day, depending on the product's needs. He or she may become a researcher, a business person, or a technology partner. For those wanting to stay on the non-technical side but still have a career in tech and a strong impact in the organization, being a product manager can be a great career path. It is important to note that product manager jobs are on the rise. The job of a product manager is challenging, demanding, and rewarding. Hopefully this helped you understand what a product manager does. Subscribe to get updates on other product manager videos.